and welcome to Essential Understanding, FSAT, an in-depth look at essential oils and their applications for your life. My name is Cassandra. I'm a certified aromatherapist, a member of the National Association of Holistic Aromatherapy, a wife to a wonderful husband, a mother and educator to 3 beautiful children, and a follower of Jesus Christ. The information provided in this video series is not intended to diagnose or treat any medical condition. Rather, I focus on wellness through self-care, utilizing essential oils. So we're still on the A to Z of essential oils, and today we're going to take a look at 3 more. The oil of Copaiba is the one we're going to start with. 50% of it is beta-carotene, alpha-humulene, alpha-copain, alpha-bergamotin, and delta-catenine. Let's break them up. So we have sesquiterpenes. The oil of Copaiba is extremely high in sesquiterpenes. It makes up about 92% of the overall constituents of the oil of Copaiba. So beta-carotene, again, 50%, alpha-humulene, alpha-bergamotin, alpha-copain, and delta-catenine. So let's take a look at 3 of them a little bit more. Beta-carotene, it's an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, neurological support, anti-proliferative, antidepressant, antioxidant, analgesic, and anxiolytic, which means it helps to reduce anxiety. Then we have alpha-humulene. It's analgesic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, anorectic, and anti-proliferative. So anorectic means it helps to suppress the appetite. Alpha-copain, we have antimicrobial, anti-proliferative, antioxidant, anti-genotoxic, and cytotoxic. So cytotoxic, to give you an example of what a cytotoxic is, radiation and chemotherapy, they are cytotoxic, medicinal, what's the word I'm looking here for? Avenues of treatment, I guess. That's what we'll go with there. But cytotoxic means it kills cells. So it's important to know that though essential oils are a smart chemistry, they are able to rid the body of harmful things, that it can be like anything else. It can actually damage healthy cells too. So it's important to take caution when, if you're going to ingest anything that's considered a gross oil, that you take that into consideration too. That if they have cytotoxic properties, that they could potentially hurt good cells as well as removing bad cells, just like radiation and chemotherapy can as well. Benefits and uses of Copaiba essential oil. Skincare, reduces scar appearance, respiratory support, pain relief support, anxiety, depression, and mood support. It overall helps to boost the mood. It's anti-infectious, it's a diuretic, it's anti-fungal, and it reduces blood pressure. So all good things. Can't get these apart. Okay. Our next oil we're going to talk about, the oil of Cistus. A-pinene, camphene makes about 31% overall of the oil of Cistus. Bornyl acetate, alpha-thujine, tricycline, trimethyl cyclohexanone. If you know how to say that, that's great. And bornyl. And bornyl acetate comes from Borneo. Let's break them up. We have monoterpenes, camphene, 31% again, a-pinene, bornyl. It easily oxidizes to the ketone camphor. Then tricycline, alpha-thujine is a ketone, and then we have solvent, which is a natural solvent. Some companies will use additive synthetic solvents to help to stretch the essential oil, the product in which they are distributing. But this is a natural solvent that occurs naturally in the process of distillation. Trimethyl cyclohexanone, that word again, if you got it, great. And then we have our acetate ester, bornyl acetate, which comes from Borneo. Yes, over here, which easily oxidizes into ketones. So I thought we would take a look at ketones and what they are. So ketone, it's a byproduct of fat metabolism. It's water-soluble compounds that act as a form of energy in the body. The liver naturally produces ketones. There's 3 different types of ketones that it produces. Bornyl and alpha-thujine process into ketones in the liver. So when they are put in, when you use it, whether inhalation or ingesting, the body is able to process, the liver processes that down into ketones. Turns it into ketones, the bornyl, and then the natural ketone already, the alpha-thujine, is processed that way as well. Camphene, it's antifungal, cytotoxic, anti-infectious, cardiac support, antioxidant, analgesic, and anti-inflammatory. A, pinene, antibacterial, it's cytotoxic as well, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory. So let's look at the benefits and uses of Cistus essential oil. It's antiseptic, it's antimicrobial, it's astringent, it's expectorant, it supports healthy menstruation flow, it's great for hemorrhoids and fissures. It helps to reduce the size of them, and the pain and swelling reduces that. Mood support, and it supports the circulatory system. Let's take a look at our last one here, the oil of dill. And I love dill. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that love dill pickles, and some of us even crave them, and there's probably a good reason for that. Dill itself, well, we'll get to it, but dill itself is an overall tonic for the body. A, phenylidrine, dill ether, diethyl methyl ether, but for the sake of this one, we're going to call it dill ether. Limonene, p-cymene, and carvone. Let's break them up. So we have monoterpenes here, A, phenylidrine, limonene, p-cymene, it's an alkylbenzene, which is related to a monoterpene. And then we have carvone, it's a monoterpenoid, which comes from a monoterpene. And then we have our ether, dill ether, which is processed, usually comes from an alcohol. So let's take a look at the three of the constituents here. We have A, phenylidrine. It's an antifungal, insecticidal. It's also an aphrodisiac. It's great for weight control and stress relief. Carvone, antiviral, decongestant, diuretic, and tonic for mucous membranes. And then the diethyl methyl ether, the dill ether, stable. It's a stable compound. It's highly volatile and flammable, organic solvent, and anesthetic. So it helps to numb areas that you may have received injury in. If you have an open wound that burns, even like if you have chicken pox, or if you have mosquito bites, they will help to kind of numb that area, which is always great. And it being a stable compound, the dill ether, it helps to stabilize the actual essential oil overall, the oil of dill. So benefits and uses of dill essential oil. Antispasmodic, it's a general tonic for all of the organs of the body. It prevents infections, it aids in digestion, it's great for gas relief, it increases production of breast milk, it's a stomachic, it's tonic for the stomach. And it's great for wound healing support. It prevents candidate overgrowth. It's great for anxiety relief and skin care. It's advised not to use it while pregnant, but it is great to it is safe to use while breastfeeding, and it will help to produce the larger amount of breast milk so if you're somebody that's having trouble with letdown or producing enough, dill essential oil could be great additive support for that. So, that was the last one. So I would like to thank you for watching this next video here, and I hope you'll continue. We have now moved out of the C's and we're into the D's, and then next I think we'll be getting into fennel and a few other ones there. So I hope you'll take a look back. I would like to thank my sponsor, Amber Quickie Soaps. Beautifully handcrafted artisan soaps made in small batch production to ensure the quality of every bar. They're great. I absolutely advise you to check them out and to buy them for yourself, buy them for friends, give us presents. You can check out my friend and mentor store at amberquickysoaps.com to check out her inventory, and you can check out her Facebook page at Amber Quickie Soaps to keep up to date on her latest creations and to like and share them. And you can also check out my Facebook group, Essential Understanding FSAT, where you can join in with a community of other people seeking to learn about essential oils and their applications for their life, and to get a good laugh, because I like nice uplifting memes and funny quotes and things that just keep you inspired and going. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope you check out the next one.